Okay, so I'm going to be voicing over this video for you, just so you know what you're kind of looking at, because it was too loud for me to talk in some of these places. Anyway, so the first place that we went was this Air Force place at the airport that you could like stay in for free if you were a military guest. So we stood there, and here's we on the plane, and we're about to take off from Minneapolis to Madison because we stopped over in Minneapolis because they have no direct flights from Sacramento to where we wanted to go in Wisconsin. But anyway, there's Daddy and there's Chloe. Okay, and here we are driving back from the airport, and you can see all the pretty scenery outside. And there's my grandpa, and there's Chloe. And anyway, so here's the kitchen before I cleaned it. And then there's Chloe, and this is my grandma and grandpa's living room. And they have all the plants in the background, which she's gonna give me some of them to take home. So, and then when we go outside, here's their porch. And me and my dad spent 3 days last year painting this porch. And there's my grandma walking the dog. Yeah. And there's their pond. And there's a little table out there with chairs, and sometimes we eat outside. Here I am downstairs by the bed. And this is their basement where me, my dad, and Chloe sleep. And then there's the bathroom and the upstairs. And then outside they have like a long driveway. So there's their driveway. And here we are back in the car, me and Grandma and Chloe. This was the day that we were going to go to Costco. We were going to go to Costco and then we got Dunkin'. And there's the outside.
Chloe, say hi.
And there's Chloe. And for the next part, I took Paris for a walk, and she doesn't like walks, so she didn't want to hike up the hill. But so I decided that I was gonna carry her in my arms. That way, I carried her one way in my arms. That way, she'd have to walk the whole other way. So I carried her like half a mile in my arms one way, so that she could have to walk half a mile the other way. But she didn't like her walk. Anyway, here's the kitchen after I cleaned it.
Good night, Grandma.
And there's my grandma looking like a ghost in the hallway.
I know.
But I did a really good job of cleaning the kitchen, and it took me about 3 hours. But it was totally worth it. And here's the outside for the porch again. And it's really pretty.